where did we leave off? Last time I remember, it was late December, sitting out in the parking lot, taking midnight drives on the empty highway. It feels like so long ago, but like yesterday too, you know. Now we just wanna go back again, and I can't help thinking about that feeling. Here where we wanna be, different vicinity. Now it's clear, we can do whatever, 'cause you're right here. 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 We've been going a long time, working day and night. I know that you're tired, checking the calendar, crossing off the days. Now I'm on my way. It feels like so long ago, but like yesterday too, you know. Now we just wanna go back again, and I can't help thinking about that feeling. Here where we wanna be, different vicinity. Now it's clear, we can do whatever, 'cause you're right here. We can do whatever, 'cause you're right here. We can do whatever, 'cause you're right here. It feels like so long ago, but like yesterday too, you know. Now we just wanna go back again, and I can't help thinking about that feeling. Here where we wanna be, different vicinity. Now it's clear, we can do whatever, 'cause you're right here. Here where we wanna be, different vicinity. Now it's clear, we can do whatever, 'cause you're right here.
Hello, hello, hello. All right. So, I have my wrong screen sharing right now. Let me just switch that over. All right, cool. That's where it should be. welcome to the people joining us. I'm gonna jump on call with 15-minute speed run. Oh man! So apparently Kyle might. Ryan may have to leave in at 12. So I didn't realize that Ryan may be sitting out today. That's all right. We'll figure it out. Hey,
Hello.
hey, how's it going? I didn't realize that Ryan only had a had an end time already at 12. That's okay. That's okay. If he needs to sit out, that's all right. We can
Mhm.
get it done um, based upon what we kind of need. Let's take a look at what's happening though, because I think there's a couple of bugs that need to be fixed.
Okay.
In regards to level generation, I think we're getting the gaps again.
Oh, right.
Did
Okay.
did we fix that or?
I think we left it when there was little like slits.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Hmm, maybe not.
There. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure when they're coming. Are they coming like? And we need. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So yeah. We also need a game loop to be kind of made, and
Yeah.
you demolished the like button. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're just building a simple mobile game right now. Um, I have a friend of mine on the mic with me, helping me develop this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll be playing some Hollow Knight again this weekend, so we'll yeah, you'll see me playing that again. Um, but yeah, all right. So let's let's figure out the game. Like I'll work on the level slits, figuring out what's going on there again.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah.
and you want to work on a game loop, like
Yeah, for sure.
actually like I believe that we had our level generator getting obstacles now as well. It wasn't perfect, but like they were spawning now, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So using that as a base and maybe just um, yeah, just using that as a base for now. Oh man,
Sure.
my camera seems to always start stuttering. Why? Man, I swear I need a better computer. All right, yeah, there you go. My camera's such a good quality camera. It's just it it requires a lot of CPU usage. All right. So yeah, you can start working on the game loop stuff, and I'll start
Sure.
figuring out why these gaps are happening in our level. So yeah,
Okay.
let me see. The camera starts glitching whenever you enter the room. Yeah, honestly, it's funny because that's what happened last time in the Hollow Knight stream. You came in and the camera started glitching. I won't. I doubt that it's that coincidental though. Like I'm pretty sure that that's just a coincidence. Let's see. Oh
Probably.
yeah. Okay. So it is happening when we respawn. So what did
Okay.
we change about spawning that did that? I don't remember.
Um,
Yeah,
I know I
last
added the
week.
obstacles.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, the obstacles aren't in on my scene, and it's still doing that. So.
oh, okay. I can check my Git.
Oh yeah, let's actually do that as well. Check the.
Okay, I can stream.
Uh,
Whoa.
yes, you can. This is the one thing where it's like, you know what I should do? Maybe I should just use Discord on my. Oh no, but I wouldn't be able to do that if I did Discord on my laptop. Like,
Yeah.
they wouldn't be able to hear you then.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I got my
Uh,
coffee on deck. Yes, I always have my coffee. Hey
you
Andrew, how's it
gotta.
going?
You gotta.
Thanks for joining me. I'm here with Cam. Um,
Hello.
he's he's another programmer as well. He actually graduated from the same program.
Oh yeah. TFS alum.
Yeah, TFS alum here. All right. So in the level generator, what do we do?
Um, I
We
remember,
we
yeah, I
change
changed the count.
Oh yeah, the obstacle count. Okay, so that shouldn't have changed anything.
Yeah.
So that's not
And
it.
then
Is there anything else changed?
Get from
I don't think
pool.
you did anything. Did I change anything? I did a level
Uh,
generator change.
yeah, I just added like a random range to pull from an array. That's basically it.
Um, find wall. Yeah. Okay. So this transfer position. Yeah. So that's whatever. We got rid of this stuff.
Yeah.
And
Did make some changes to the
we added
spawning position, it seems.
we added the wall X offset instead of X position because we needed to make it consistent across all devices, right? Hey Ryan, yes, Ryan's with the audience today because he had a hard stop at 12 and I was supposed to start the stream about an hour earlier than I did. Because of laziness, right? Oh wow, five viewers. Thank you for joining me. And sorry for my glitchy camera. I swear I will get a better PC. All right, so let's
Think you added this kind of algorithm too for the Y pause.
so the thing with the oh did let me see let me see what you're looking at. I have it on a separate screen right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, right now. Hopefully we can keep getting we can keep it going. More people can subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I know that that's like a long way away, but hey, any little bit helps, right? All right. Anyways, was I doing something with the Y position? Sorry, let me open that back up.
It seemed like it.
Oh, okay. So over
Yeah,
here, but this is
not
just for
fully.
the obstacles. That's it.
Oh, okay.
The obstacles
Oh
Y
yeah, yeah.
position. It's not.
The walls
Yeah, minor fix to level
left.
gen. So he removed. Oh, didn't we
Left
did
object pause. New vector three.
didn't we? Yeah, we removed our
You,
object scroll. I remember what happened. We did something with our object scroll. We started using
maybe.
transform.translate instead of the kinematic rigid body.
All right.
So
Yeah.
um, I need to store our previous position, and transform.translate needs to be next position plus
hmm
transform.position. I believe that this should fix the issue. Verlet integration, if you remember. Yes. That is exactly the problem. It's like we have to keep our previous position and add it to our next position. That's the simplest way of integrating this. It might not be the full solution, but let's see if this just works. This might cause some other issues though. But and then if it does, I'll have to do it properly. It's not gonna be this. But let's see. Oh
Never
yeah,
know.
now it just like scrolls way too fast.
No.
Yeah, no. We have to. So for next position, we find our next position. We're gonna have to have uh, vector 3 pre position pause at the end of the translate. You say transform pre position equals transform dot position, right? So we basically are storing our previous position. That's like one of the main That's one of the main caveats to Verlet
Hmm.
integration, and then we have to do some other things. So let me just all right, equations for motions in with Verlet integration. I need to now do this. Like so our next position needs to now like be this instead. I need to figure out which formula I need to use. Oh my god. I haven't done this in so long. Sorry guys, I'm looking elsewhere right now because this is what coding is all about.
Oh
Kind of
yeah,
like okay.
read the docs.
So our next pause is going to be our it's not me working on any assignment. Yeah. Honestly, this is it's programming in general, especially when it's like you don't do these things very often. You have to kind of relearn them every time.
Yeah,
All right, so we're grabbing the velocity.
the docs are your best friend. Just
I'm just reading documents. This is the it's uh oh man. There's no specifically. Well, let me see. Hey, I mean, it is what it is. You have to. And the thing is, you're not always going to remember everything. Like I'm not the strongest in math and physics, so I always have to like revert back to
yeah.
learning it again. Yeah. One.
Hey,
Yeah.
so game. Do we want to do like a distance traveled or like a score
Um.
or both?
Remember we were gonna do like uh, I guess we could do like obstacles cleared or well I don't know like coins gathered. That's what we were gonna go for. Remember?
Okay, so just coins. Like we don't care about.
I guess we can
Uh,
also care about
we
scrolling
do
like how
like a
how
distance.
many pieces we've cleared sort of deal. Like when a piece gets despawned, like I can increment a
Yeah,
value and we can look at that value as well.
yeah. We could slowly just like accumulate a value as the game goes on, and then like also we could just add. If you get like a coin, we could add like a +5 to that value or whatever.
Uh, yeah, it's +5 is it might be.
I just pulled out a random
Yeah,
number.
yeah. I mean,
I just yeah.
yeah. I know what you mean though. It's like you get you do more. Bigger
Yeah.
numbers means more fun, right? That's like what it is.
Yes.
All
That's
right.
just true.
Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Rod. I'm just looking up some. I'm looking up some physics explanations for certain things. Um, right, so our velocity.
Game state. We'll have a level state as well.
All right. So velocity x current minus x previous. Next pause equals transform dot position minus pause minus previous position no this doesn't make any sense actually from what like transform.translate needs the exact next position and I'm just trying to think because the thing is it's like when we were using the kinematic rigid body something else was happening, right?
Yeah.
Like
Can't remember.
we were having the issues with the collisions because of the collider all around the kinematic rigid body. But the thing is, it's
Yeah.
like even when we remove that collider, it's your frameworks class. They've come to join you here. This is all about. It's all. See the problem with this is like when I'm looking it up, it's all about particle physics. It's like I need it just in general.
Sorry, what are you looking up?
I'm looking up. There's something called so by default when we're running through like the game world,
Mm-hmm.
there mathematics doesn't have any way of describing I guess it doesn't have any way of describing uh, how our world is kind of like instantaneous at all times and stuff. Like there's no like real, there's no real like tick rate, but
Okay.
uh, in mathematics we are always calculating at the exact moment, right? This moment, this moment, this
Mm-hmm.
moment. So in order to calculate motion and whatnot, and this is all like calculus. This is all like a calculus based thing. It's it specifically one of the main features of calculus is what we call integration, which is the ability to kind of understand the time step between things, to kind
Right.
of map motion over time, right? So different integrations do this differently. Um, since the 1600s, and since like calculus was created by Newton and Euler and stuff, they've been using Euler's method of integration. But Euler's method of integration, and that's like built into basically what game engines updates are doing, and multiplying by delta
Right.
time. Well, all the stuff we're doing right here, we can consider we're using Euler integration. Um, the thing is, it is inaccurate at like when you lower frame rate, lower frame rate, lower frame rate, Euler integration gets
Yeah.
more and more inaccurate.
Right.
There is other integration models that calculate velocity, next position, all of this stuff in different ways. That can, if your step is smaller or bigger, like it has better uh, it has better results. So for games, what we call Verlet integration, that is the method that you'd want to use more often than not, because it remains consistent when frame rates start dropping, and it remains consistent when, like, there is inconsistencies with tick cycles and stuff like that, and
Hmm.
it remains more consistent in scenarios that games need. So it is
Right.
the more favored integration in a lot of scenarios. So my thought is, maybe we figure that out for this, and it just fixes the positioning, because that's the only thing we changed, really.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I don't think we can go back to the kinematic rigid body. I don't think we can.
Uh,
You could go back to rigid body and check for collision dot articulation body. Oh, you're talking about uh, like when we're the biggest issue that should return the exact game objects collider that we hit. Oh, okay, okay. So like, instead of compare tag wall, it would be collision dot game object dot get component rigid body articulation body, or whatever. Is that what you're saying? And then we can move back to the rigid body, because that would be simplest. That would be the simplest solution.
hmm.
Is this on get articulation body? What is that on? I'm not sure.
Collision
I
object?
don't haven't
No,
heard
no.
articulation body component. Where is this from?
So component properties through a rigid body. Could be on the rigid body,
No, it's on a
or
rigid
it's a
body. Not
component.
it's. This is a 3D thing.
Component.
This is a 3D thing,
Yeah.
Ryan. This is a 3D thing, Ryan. We're using 2D. You could do something similar for 2D, though, I think. Yeah, see, I'm using the collision parameter from on collision enter 2D, right? And it's am I still, like, freezing? I am still kind of freezing. Man. All right. But yeah, it's other collider. Oh, the other collider 2D involved with the collision. So yeah, so this would be like, this would still give me the collision with the rigid body, though, wouldn't it? Just double check, see what prints out. Okay. Like, honestly, I think move layer check as things was busted. All right. I mean, let's go ahead and try. Let's go revert our object scroll script back to what it was before. It was literally just rigid body.move position.
Yeah. Why did we change it again?
Because the collisions were going crazy.
Oh.
let's not do this. This is I think this is a rabbit hole that doesn't need to be
Yeah,
looked at.
I
RB
think so.
equals get component rigid body 2D da, 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 da. Next position, and then it was RB dot move position, and this one was next pause plus transform dot position. I think that was correct. That's the way you use this one, right? I think so, right?
Next was yeah, I think so.
But let me just double check what our code was before, because
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Object scroll right here. Yeah, next pause plus transform dot position. Okay, that's what it used to be. This will fix it, but the only issue will be fingers crossed. The piece holder now needs a rigid body. Rigid body 2D. That's kinematic. And it doesn't really need a collider or anything. Let's just play and see. Oh, the I still see the gaps. What happened? Did something else happen? I swear the gaps weren't there.
It's not the scroll speed, is it?
No, it shouldn't be that.
Right.
Did I even save this? Yeah, I did. Why did that not work? Oh yes, we set a fixed frame rate. Where did we do that in the game in the game manager? Yes.
Probably.
You were correct. I forgot about that. Thank you for being still in the chat, Ryan. Those are things that I didn't remember that we did. We need to after this, hopefully we can figure out. It seems like the walls are working. Like I can clip on the walls. It's still giving me the gap though. What the hell happened?
I have no idea.
Oh, and now the
I
gap
don't
is
even
even
remember.
bigger.
Uh-oh.
With
The fixed frame rate?
no, without a fixed frame rate. You know, oh my god.
They seem to be changing.
And it's the fixed frame rate seems to be, and we have to do this on update game. The speed was on 4. Maybe you should make the speed back to like 1. Oh no, the speed's on 1. Let's go back into the level generator, because like whenever we get the new piece, we get the height of the previous piece, right? Oh, level generator is the one that's, yeah, you're right. I forgot. Default fall speed. 2. Let's see. And now we're gonna have to like figure out our fall speed that won't give us gaps, right? Is that what the thing is gonna be? Yeah, we're gonna get no gaps this way. If we got a gap, I'd be surprised.
Kinda super slow right now, right?
Yeah, it's about to spawn a new piece. There, and we still got a gap.
Wow.
Well, it's looking like a gap from what I see, but we'll see what it gets down here into the camera view. I swear something else happened, or something else must have happened, because this wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
We weren't having these pieces be a problem. Oh, I don't see the hole anymore. Okay, so I see it kind of here, but that's probably just an editor glitch, because in the game view I don't see the hole anymore.
Yeah, it looks okay to me.
Okay.
Could we, like, if it's the speed that's the issue, we could give the walls like a different speed than the obstacles, couldn't we?
Yeah, you could. The only thing is, it's like then we're handling scroll in different areas. Yeah, that might be a rendering
Yeah.
issue. You're right. And the thing is, like, we can make it so that like let's test it out. 5. Let's test out 5. 5 is a little slow. It should be a little faster. Like, we had a speed that was pretty fast and it was still pretty good. So
Yeah. I remember, I think I cranked it up to like 40 at one point.
and it was working fine.
Yeah, that was with obstacles though. It was pretty hectic, but
Uh, um, well, and honestly, if there's little gaps, it's okay. I think that's fine.
yeah.
But yeah, 5 seems to be like no gaps. You see like the little rendering issue on the inspector, but if I go through the level, I don't actually see any gaps coming down here. And as they pass,
Yeah, I think it's,
there. Never mind. Shit.
did you see one?
Yeah, I saw one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Shit. So
Hmm.
what the hell? When I spawn my next piece, you know what?
Can we,
We're gonna look for the
uh,
pixel. We're gonna look for the pixel perfect camera, because I think
oh yeah.
there might be some other rendering things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did we already put this in the
I think
2D pixel
Ryan might
perfect?
have installed it.
Oh, this is installed as part of the 2D feature. It's already
Yeah.
installed. Okay, so our camera.
What if we just let the wall pieces overlap? Like we did the complete opposite of trying to spread them, we just bring them together.
That that is true. Like that was my other, like, that was like the last solution, is just to um
Yeah.
extrude the wall pieces, and
Yeah.
make them bigger than what they actually are, which is,
Yeah, exactly.
I guess, like, you could just easily,
Little loophole.
yeah. Uh, well, see, the thing is, like, we're positioning based on scale too, though. So even if we extrude this piece, it's still going to be placed.
Yeah.
Like we would do something like this, actually, in our level generator, because we're like, oh, we're gonna be, yeah, we have this piece offset, don't we? So we'll create piece y offset per spawn divided by 4. What is this? Oh, is this the difference? No,
Wow.
this is start. What does y offset per spawn get set to? Is it just
I remember at one point we were dividing that by 2.
30. Okay, so this is the scale. Oh, okay. So make this like 28 or something, and
Yeah.
basically we have 2 units of measure. We have 2 units of measure. That's a little. uh, that might be a little different. That might be a little like you know what I mean?
Think so?
Ryan, do you understand what I'm doing here? Because like I understand the y offset by spawn is the scale of the wall, right? That's what it seems like. So if we make this like 29 or something, which is the wall scale is 30, that means that the walls might be overlapping now.
Try it out, I guess.
I mean, we could. No, but it's in the create piece algorithm, so it will have to generate. It'll have to. So this position is the wall of the piece holder position is 29 instead of 30, right? So what this means is we have like 1 unit of overlap, right? Did you see that? There's like 1 unit of overlap. Okay.
Alright, let's wait for a sec. Is it overlapping?
Yeah, it's 1 unit of overlap. So let's just try this
Okay.
out. Because create piece is it's happening in create piece every time. So when create piece is called, it has to y offset by spawn has to be used, right? Y offset per spawn. Anytime we create piece, we pass in the height, but we're also using this create piece when we create our next piece, right? So it's like the y offset per spawn is always used. So it's like if we make it so that yeah, what exactly what Cam was saying is like we can get rid of the rigid body again. We can get rid of all that stuff, and we can just
No.
like yeah. We don't honestly we don't need the rigid body. It's not even helping at this point.
Yeah.
So
So we're just gonna
let's
go with
just
the overlap route.
overlap route with transform not translate. That was the route
Nice.
that was the route that was the initial route that we didn't want to go, but
Oh
it's all
well.
about smoke and mirrors, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Saw one more difference. What was the other difference? Um,
Yeah, that's been iterated on a few times. Originally it was regular, and then I think he went divided by 2, and then I think he went to 4.
oh yeah, this one, right?
Yeah.
It's just height. It's just left position minus y offset per spawn. Yeah, so that might also make a little bit of sense, but it's okay. We can. Oh yeah. This is obstacle. You're talking about this height. Yeah. Oh, y offset per spawn is for obstacles. Oh shoot, I thought this was for. Oh, why? If I change that, wait, why was If I put that at 29, why did
Mm,
that's kind of weird. Yeah, that's fine. So, but oh, okay, because this is the height is originally used this way, but then when we're going here, last piece by y. Oh, okay, you're still using y offset per spawn to generate the height. That's why. Okay,
oh,
I was like, what's going on here? Why is this value still in use? But this makes sense. Okay, now with a value of 29 on the y offset by spawn, but a scale of 30 means that we should overlap by 1 unit each time. And I think overlapping by 1 unit should hopefully be good enough with transform.translate and the application. Where's my game manager?
I think it'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, the application frame rate being 30. This should be fine. And if we need to overlap it by 2 units, why not? We can do that too. Oh. Ah. You do not need to be here anymore. Not the end of the world. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, it's okay for this type of game. We also talked about empty walls as well. Yeah, so it's like we can if we do have overlapping walls, we can just delete certain ones. And you know, like piece prefabs might just have half walls and stuff, right? What the hell's going on here? Null reference. It's okay. All right, let's see. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's any sort of issues anymore. Like, I don't see anything.
Nice.
Even in the inspector, I don't see anything. Everything's kind of like overlapping with each other up here and everything.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's like when the new piece spawns, like we can go like frame by
You
frame.
wanna
We can go frame by
you
frame.
wanna try
and
with
we
the
can see.
obstacles?
Yeah, we can try with
Oh, yeah.
obstacles. We got to buff the sliding acceleration more. Yeah. We can work on all of the gameplay features and stuff. Oh, there. That was the frame that the next object got added. So we look at this piece holder. It's at 124. We look at the piece
Nice.
holder below it. It's at 95. And these things are 30 units away from each other. So 124, 95 means that, yeah, we're 1 unit overlapped, right? Because it would be 125 otherwise. All right. Yeah. So within our generation algorithm, we have the ability of doing this without even having to do anything. Just change our y offset per spawn, and it will push our things closer together. And if we increase it, it can push our things further apart. So we could create like, the next y offset will be 35. So there's a five unit gap between this wall and the next wall. And if we make it exactly 30, for some reason it doesn't line up properly exactly all the time because of physics and whatnot. So 29 is what we'll go with by default. All right. That is our solution. We happy with that?
I am satisfied.
I'm satisfied because this was the solution we initially discussed, and I did not want to go this route, but
I know.
it's okay. It's okay. Cam, I gotta trust your instincts a little bit more sometimes.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, let's
I'm
save that.
a big smoke and mirrors loophole guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Not always the
honestly,
best, but it gets results.
Honestly, it gets results, and it needs to be done in this scenario.
Yeah.
Anyways, because it's like, why do we need more than that? More than what we just did, right? Like, We
Hyper
don't
casual games are like the reason
smoke and
smoke and
mirrors.
mirrors
Yeah,
exists in
yeah,
game.
yeah, exactly, right? Like, why do we need to do even more than that? All right, so
Yeah,
um, with that stated, I'm gonna push these things, and this will be our
sure.
fix for this. You can grab it, start working on game loop stuff.
Yeah,
My thought process is, I want to start getting Google Play Games stuff into this, so that
okay.
we can open up a testing track. Possibly,
Hmm.
if there are viewers interested in helping us test this game when we're a little bit more down the line of gameplay complete, um, we can get your emails if you have an Android device. Yeah, Coyote Time and jump buffering is also smoke and mirrors. Yes, it's for usability purposes for the player though,
Hmm.
and that requires a little bit more nuanced understanding of everything going on, than us just spawn pieces closer together to make sure no gaps. Like
Yeah.
there's a little bit more intention in
Yeah.
the design of those things. All right. Anyways, um, all right. Yeah. Let me go grab the Google Play games.
Cool.
Oh, and push what I did. Right. That's also very important. All right. Let's say uh, let's say level gen smoke and mirrors. Right. Oh, I touched a bunch of stuff. Oh, this doesn't need to be. We can discard that. I added a space there. This doesn't need to be here either. We can discard that. Honestly, this doesn't even need to be here. The only thing we changed was on my scene. I did a little bit on the piece holder prefab, and I changed Y offset per spawn to 30 to 29. So honestly, I don't really have any changes. I can discard all my changes. You can just go ahead and
Okay.
start. Just on your level generator on your scene. Just click on the game manager. Go to the level generator Y offset per spawn and just make it 29.
I offset for spawn 29.
Yeah, and
Done.
you'll be okay. You'll be good, and we should be
Perfect.
good with any speed. Oh man, is
Cool.
my is my is my camera frozen again? Yeah, it is. It's completely frozen now. Man.
Moving very, very still.
All right. There you go. Yeah, or I'm just completely still. Just just oh man. Like it's the camera, it's that Elgato face cam, right? So it's like super super high
Right.
quality, but it's like
Hmm.
because it's super high quality, it also takes so much more PC use to like run at 60
Yeah.
frames per second and stuff. So it's like I'm like moving around and my PC's trying to stream and do all these things at once. Yeah, it's not a good time.
Yeah.
Let's look at my task manager. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, 100%. Oh, yeah. See, 75.
Yeah. That's chugging.
Yeah. OBS
Oh
is
man.
OBS is the hog, really. Right.
Yeah.
It's like as soon as I start streaming, that's when like I need to probably, instead of using Streamlabs OBS, I should probably just use regular OBS. Yeah, probably actually. Let me go ahead and try to see. It's like I
And
have to I have to open up this thing, the Elgato virtual camera, and like I have to like turn down the resolution. Yeah, I'm using Streamlabs OBS because it has a lot of cool features, but the thing is it's so heavyweight and it's like it didn't used to be that way. So it's like, honestly, I might just go back to regular OBS and uninstall Streamlabs now because it's now just way too heavy for my computer. No, it's like still like this thing itself is struggling to to get started. And honestly, I have OBS on my computer too. It's just I got used to streaming with Streamlabs OBS because for a while it was basically OBS with specific things that were required that made it easier to use, and it was still fairly lightweight. But nowadays, it's like a completely different program. And yeah, I'll definitely think about moving this over to OBS for next stream because, like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. It's kind of like, like this like choppiness of my camera. I can see it like it's not good. Anyways, let's continue. The next thing I was gonna do is let's open up Google Play Games Unity. So we're going to, what I'm actually doing is I'm grabbing this plugin, the Google Play Games Services plugin um, from this GitHub, which is actually the Play Game Services team from Google. They've released this official. It's not really it's not official from Unity's end, but it's official from Google's end, and this is
Okay.
this is the official support for Google Play Games, right? So,
Nice.
and I know you know what I'm talking about here, but because you've done this, I'm just explaining to anybody who.
Yeah.
Let's just download this. And while we're doing this, I'm not gonna show you guys my login to this, so let's move this off the screen. But I'm gonna open up the Google Play Games console. So yeah, we're popping into our developer account here. I believe are you a developer with Casbah Studios, Cam?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right. There's an issue with. Oh, all right. We'll have to fix that. All right. So let's create an app. We'll call this the.
Vertical jumper.
Are we okay with this name?
Sure.
Ryan, are you okay with this name? I'm okay with this name. All right. It's gonna be a free app. Yes. Good. Create app.
Free.
Oh, oops. I chose app instead of game, didn't I?
Yeah. And then
Did I? How do I change that? All right.
setup.
Let me just delete and start again.
Yeah, that works too.
Probably the easiest way because I don't know exactly where the
Yeah.
changes for that would go. Oh, there we go. Select a category, edit. There. It's a game. What type of game is it? I would say arcade,
Arcade.
casual,
Arcade.
arcade.
Casual
Yeah.
arcade.
Yeah, I guess arcade would be more because like
I would say arcade, yeah.
at the end of the day, casual would be more like an idle sort of game.
Yeah.
This requires your attention.
Yes, it does.
All right. All right. So that's exactly that's all I wanted to change. Make sure that that's good. You stopped enjoying League at higher levels.
Mhm.
It's kind of casual since it's one button. You're right in that regard, but like it's also like arcadey because there's going to be a lot of things thrown at you and you have to react to, right? All right. So inside the game, we have to do a couple of things as well. Like we'll have leaderboards for like top coins or something, or we should have leaderboards for pieces cleared. So like like we were saying, when a piece gets despawned, you receive like a monetary value or a score value for it, maybe.
Sure.
So that what we can do is the pieces based upon the obstacles that have spawned can give like it different values and stuff. We can create like this cool system. But
Yeah.
are you cool with having a leaderboard that tracks that? I'm okay with that. I know
Sure.
coins is our main thing that we're looking for, but like
Hmm.
I guess you can be like, what was your total score or whatever, and the scoring system can be something like that, something simple like that.
Yeah.
And when the piece
Okay.
despawns, how many obstacles were on that piece? What were the obstacles values worth?
Hmm.
And you get like a point total for clearing that piece, sort of deal.
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
Yeah. No, my game does not use Google APIs. We will make yes, the vertical game. Create. And this is also like, I know this isn't programming or getting things done in Engine, but this is also a part of your development process.
Oh yeah.
The publishing and the storefront pages and stuff. So this is something that unfortunately has to be done. And I'm gonna actually move my camera over here to make it
Just
a
wait till
little
we get
bit
to
easier.
Apple.
Oh my
Way more
god.
fun.
Oh my god. Don't like
I'm
I'm not even thinking about Apple until this game is somewhat of a success, because like I don't even want
I
to
have
deal with
yeah.
that
I
until
currently
we
have
have to.
I currently have ongoing battles with them every day about in-app purchases for an old freelance project. So it's always in the back of my mind, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have to configure my OAuth screen, which is this is the authentication screen that is uh, given to your basic user when your app is prompted, right? So we're gonna make this available to external users so that we can kind of showcase. Oh, and of
Yep.
course, I moved my camera into the position that blocks all
Nice.
this other stuff that people see. So you can see all these questions about what an OAuth screen is, what all this stuff is, um, and basically when you create it, it says this is how the thing will be. This is how like the information will be presented. This is how the authentication will be presented to the user. Whatever app name wants access to your Google account and whatever it wants access to, right? So we can say the vertical. Our support email is our Catsplat email. App logo, we will figure that out later.
Yep.
App domain, catsplatstudios.com. Privacy policy. We don't have we don't have this just yet, but I'm gonna just do this for now. Just give we'll add it to our we'll add it. And then we want our domain catsplatstudios.com to be added to here as well as an authorized domain. And developer contact information at info@catsplatstudios.com. All right, continue. So this is all. That's how this all kind of works. Now, because we're a game, we need to add some scopes. The scopes that we need to add are the games, games light, app data, and that should be good. I believe that is the case. Games, games light, and drive app data, correct. I've done this so many times that it's like kind of burned into my memory now. Okay, so that's good. Save and continue. And now we can add users. So the test users are people that will have access to this once we've started publishing a testing tract and other things. So I'm going to add myself. Or actually not this one. I'm going to add my personal email. Cam.
Yes.
Karki Snipe. What is the number?
So you want my email or my?
Yeah, your
Sorry,
email.
what's going on?
Your email. Your Gmail one.
That's not my Gmail. My Gmail is Clark Cam 7.
Oh, Clark.
No, Clarky Snipe.
Oh, at gmail.com. All right, there. That one.
Clark Cam 7. Yeah.
All right, okay. Ryan,
Yes.
Ryan, paste your email in the chat. I will throw. Oh man, this is on live stream too. So if people want to like spam us now, they have our emails. But anyways, Ryan, give me your email. Let me add you here. And if anybody wants to test this game when we're ready to actually test, like I don't think we're going to be ready. Only email me for work for any chatters. Here, let me kind of put this off to the side. It's the Agni email, right? Is that your Gmail?
Yeah.
Like
I think that's his, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I've sent him a few e-transfers. I know that email.
Yes. Oh man, why is this not?
Yes, you do.
Right. Okay. While publishing status is set to testing, only test users will be able, and we have only 100 users allowed, but ineligible accounts not added. Ooh, I'm not allowed to be a test user. Why am I not allowed to be a test user?
Probably owner. I think you're just automatically.
I have to use my.
You need like.
I think I have to use my Catsplat Studios email. I can't use
probably.
my. Yeah, I had to use my Catsplat Studios email.
Yeah.
All right, so the test users are all done. Everything's kind of all configured. OAuth consent screen. Everything's good. We go back to here, confirm configuration. Boom. Now we have to create Android credentials. Now this is an annoying. You do have a pretty simple email, Ryan. It's like what? If you get rid of the @ and the .com, it's 8 letters. Oh yeah. The Android credentials. The key store stuff. All right. We're going to have to do this off I'm going to have to move this off stream, but what we're going to do is I'm going to create a key store specific for this game. I'm going to lock it with a password that I know, and then off stream we'll discuss it, because we don't want this to be on stream for if somebody tries to spoof our key store, you know,
Yeah.
and upload to our game other APKs and whatnot, right? So we will keep this protected, obviously off stream, but for anybody who's kind of unaware, what I'm about to do is I'm creating a fingerprint specific for this game that if you have it, it's like a certificate that's going to be on my computer. And if you have it, you have the ability to publish. You have the ability to create APKs and push to the Play Store. We have to do this based upon like a key store that you create within Unity. It's like a little like certificate that like of the game specifically, and then I get to give it a password, whatever, and then from there I have to take that item. I'll have to run some DOS commands, find a specific fingerprint from it, and give that into the Google Play console. The steps to do so are shown right here. The thing is, the steps to create the key store are not here. This is the steps to, once you have the key store, how do you find the, like, what are the, once you have the key store, how do you find the release certificate fingerprints or the debug certificate fingerprints? This is not to say that this is like such a difficult piece. It's just, it's something that there isn't a lot of information out there on, so you have to kind of really understand what the hell's going on, and if you don't, you might get lost in the weeds. So just simply what we'll have to do is we have to go file, edit, project settings, player. We're going to change this to Cat Splat Studios. Right, these are all, and we're at 0.1 to be honest. Let's say, package name is going to be like Cat Splat Studios dot.
I think it's com dot your company name.
Yeah, I mean, you can start with com, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's like backwards, right?
Yeah, they say it's like backwards domain, basically. So that's our package name, which is good. And what we go down into publishing settings, we have to create a key store, a development key store, and a debug key store, all these sorts of things. So you can create your custom key store. You can add more key stores. So we're gonna just click create custom key store. I have a key store already created on my computer for our previous project, but we're gonna create a new one for this one. I'm gonna store this in a folder called key store. Actually, yeah. And this is an important file, guys. So just keep this in mind. We're not gonna really like try to like distribute it or anything. It's just for us three, really.
Yeah.
What are we gonna call this? I guess I can call this vertical. Oh, it's trying to select a key store. Can't we create one?
It's created on the...
Yeah, right here. Create new.
Yeah.
In dedicated location. And Yeah.
I'm like
The,
watching streams, so I'm a few seconds behind. So
You're. I understand.
just giving pointers, and then you just do
Yeah.
it
Um.
before. Oh, my
Uh.
bad, my bad.
Where did I store this game? I don't even know where this is on my computer. Let me see.
Oh, you
Yeah.
check the Git.
Yeah. I'm gonna just show an explorer here. Where did I put this? Spring 2023. That's where I put it. All right. Spring 2023, the vertical tap jumper key store, and we're going to call this vertical game dot key store. Save. All right. Now we can add a password, which I'm going to add on the side here. I will let you guys know this password after. All right, alias the word. First and last name. Organizational unit. Add key. All right, cool. The vertical game created in vertical game key store. Do you want to set them as your project key in your key store? Yes. So now we have this set up with passwords correctly built in. And this now, in order for us to build an APK that we can publish, we need these sort of like, we need this within Unity to build an APK that's signed, that can be then pushed to the Google Play platform and whatnot. And this is the verification step that Google needs for them to understand if you're meeting the requirements. You basically are you're a verified kind of developer. This game goes to this store page. It basically gives us a unique fingerprint for our specific APK. Anytime we make a new APK, that it will have this fingerprint, which will update this store page. This is how this system kind of all works. All right. So now, in order to get that fingerprint, I have to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to right click here. Well, I'm going to hit Shift, right click. Open a PowerShell window here. Generally, you can open up a command prompt window. PowerShell is fine as well. But now that I'm in the key store folder, I can just run those commands. I can run the key tool list key store, and then path to production key store. I'm already in the path. So all I need to do is I need to just say, what is my key store name? It's vertical game dot keystore dash v. And if I do that, it will give me it will ask me my password, which I'm going to put onto the side. And it'll give me the information I need. So this is like all the information that's required, and you need the SHA1 fingerprint, which is one of the things that's given here. So we're going to copy that. And once I have that, I can add credential. Android. Good job. Oh, Create OAuth client, yes. So we have to first create the client with this fingerprint. So we're an Android application. Call this the game package name com dot the cat splat studio dot the vertical game, and our fingerprint goes right here. Hit create, and we've created this client now. And this client ID, we can copy this. Not completely required, but it's okay. Copy that. Hit refresh here. All right, we should be able to select our auth client here. Fingerprint, everything's kind of ready to go. What is this? Anti-piracy. Prevent users who haven't installed your game from Google Play from accessing Play Game services. Do we want that? Probably, right?
Sorry, what? I was looking away.
The anti-piracy to turn on to prevent users who haven't installed your game from Google Play. So it's like if they
so
haven't,
it's like third party.
Yeah, if they haven't installed. But the thing is, are we gonna go on these other app stores, Amazon, whatever? Do we want to? Do we care to? Or do we just want to focus on Google Play?
I don't know. I would, Google, Apple. Those are the two, I would say.
Yeah, so I'll just keep that on. You don't think so? Okay, so yeah, we'll just keep that on then. So you have to install it from the Google Play Store, basically, which is okay. All right, we have our application ID, everything ready to go. Now let me set this up in Engine. So remember, I downloaded this Unity package. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open the package. And I put it in my downloads folder, right? Yeah, okay, perfect. So I can go into Assets, Import Package, Custom Package, go to my downloads folder. Oops. Here's the... I accidentally created a documents shortcut in my downloads folder right now, which is not what I wanted to do. All right, there you go. Let's get that in here. All right, now this is going to come with a bunch of stuff. We need to get it all. Make sure everything's selected. Hit import. Now a bunch of stuff gets kind of thrown into our project. How's gameplay or game loop stuff coming, by the way? Are you working on it right now? Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. I'm just trying to build a death mechanic at the moment.
All right, nice. But yeah, like I'm hoping that I can get a testing tracked up in the next week, right? So like when our game loop is kind of done, we can ask any viewers and anybody that's kind of watching us week by week if they want to test with us and stuff, right? I kind of want to have that done by next week. So if we can get the game loop plus that means that we're in good shape to start getting in our finalized mechanics to actually publish it.
For sure. Like I'm close to being done. I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how elegant this is, but kind of just slapping it together and we can improve on it, I guess.
I mean, Ryan is always saying he's the king of refactoring, so let him deal
exactly.
With it, right?
Just gonna make some shit code for you, Ryan. Just throw it at you.
Yeah, let him deal with the refactoring, right? Because that's what you said, right, Ryan?
Favorite thing to do, yeah.
It's fine.
He prefers that over everything.
Okay. You like thinking of better solutions to
Yeah,
already built code rather than coming up with
he
new.
has proven he's better.
He wants to prove that he's better. uh, Cam saw me
Yeah,
in the rink, the rink
I
master.
did. Yes. All right.
Oh man, that's so funny. That's okay. It's okay again. It's we're trying to kind of like slap this together as we go, so it's
Yeah,
all right.
exactly. Try not to overthink it.
Yep, yep. Compiling for 2 minutes and 26 seconds.
Okay.
There we go. Oop, hold on.
All right, our score is working right now. It's just like a value being accumulated by time.delta time every frame. So we want to add some more stuff.
Pardon? Sorry.
Oh, I died. Okay, death mechanic works.
Okay, nice. All right. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was kind of just talking to myself. I honestly don't remember.
All right. Hurry up. I wish I could just like tell my computer to hurry up like a person.
That'd be nice.
That's when
Come
the
on,
AI
man.
takes that's when the AI takes over, right? It's like, why do you treat me
Yeah.
like this?
The hell, dude. I'm trying. Yeah. Oh, good
Hey, I
old.
mean, if like let's say like we hit a shot in the dark and this game ends up being wildly successful, um, like we'll split it three ways. Obviously, what would you do with your third?
In my third, I'd probably move back out west into the
Oh,
mountains.
oh, nice. Like,
Maybe buy a car too.
yeah. I mean, if what we would do if it ended up being like a Crossy Road style success and stuff is
Oh,
you should follow follow their kind of run and
keep
maintain
iterating.
and
Yeah.
iterating. Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, like obviously we could do that. I thought you meant like if you wanted to do something with your money other than
Yeah,
development.
yeah. No, for me, it's like um, for me, it rolls right back into Castle Studios,
Yeah, sure.
and possibly just getting myself off a mortgage. Like I just don't want to have a mortgage
Oh
anymore.
yeah,
You know,
that is fair. Yeah, I'd definitely pay off some student debts.
if I can get myself off a mortgage and just have to pay like property tax and like those and maintenance and whatnot, like house is a
Hmm.
lot easier to manage. It's just these days
Yeah.
with the interest rates like going you never know.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. We got this. Man, I'm like, should I just take a break for a couple minutes right now? Like it's taking forever. Just throw up your stream.
Yeah, you can look
Right.
you can see what I'm up to.
Yeah. I was gonna go take a bathroom break right now, but I'm gonna throw up
I
your
might, yeah, I
stream
might
for
grab
the.
another coffee actually.
Oh, right. Okay.
Take
Okay.
like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we can take a 5 minute break. I'm gonna actually then throw up to my be right back screen.
All right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, we'll be right back in
Cool.
five. Hopefully the compile is all done by then, and I can continue setting up the Google Play game stuff. But yeah,
All right.
let's call it for 5 minutes. Be right back.
Sounds good. All right.
Sweet like papaya, just wanna hold ya. Juicy hugs all around until the day's over. Cocktails on the beach, checking out your peach. Pouring to your apple, the bubble to your gum. Sometimes life is chewy, but I'll show you some fun. Will you meet me by the pool? Wanna tell you something cool. Wanna swing, swing, swing with you. Swing to the top to touch the moon. I do. I wanna swing, swing, swing with you. Take you away across the blue lagoon. Lagoon. Swing to the top to touch the moon. I do. Papaya, want ya, need ya. Papaya, want ya, need ya. Papaya, want ya, need ya.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, welcome back, guys. Hold on one second. Let me turn off my music. All right, enable this.
Okay.
Make it hybrid. The studio.
Yeah,
Honestly, you don't even have to make it hybrid.
yeah, full remote.
Oh my god. All right, never mind. I shouldn't talk about this on stream. It's liable to get me canceled.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. No, let's stay away
Yeah.
from the topic that I just saw on my phone.
Yeah, I won't ask.
Yeah. All right. Let's. Okay. That looks good. Right. Save that. General. No, that's all good. What do I have to do next? Oh yeah, okay. There's the Google Play Games. Yeah. So after installing the Google Play Games services, this thing pops up. You have to set it up with that client ID that we grabbed from earlier, and then there's some resource definitions that we have to paste. And these resource definitions are basically everything that this isn't a requirement, but this makes our job a lot easier when we're trying to write to leaderboards, increment achievements, all of these sorts of little features and things that Google offers. So we can build it through our console. Where's my console window? It's right here. We can build it through our console, like any sort of things like leaderboards, whatnot. And then we set our definitions here, and then it builds a script for us called the GPGSIDs that allow us the IDs that are specific to our resources that we're using from the Google Play console. So let's like see how this all works in action. And again, Cam, I know you know this already, so I know you've already kind of done this. It's just
Yeah.
I'm treating this like a class because it's so we'll call this, I guess, just a score, high score. Thanks for treating it like a class. Yeah, no, for sure. I know most of the people that join me here are students. I know that. And it's like, why not teach you guys at the same time while you guys are helping
Yeah.
me grow my platform, right? So, hey, it's a win-win for both of us.
It's a fair trade.
Yeah, exactly. You join me, you chat in my
I don't,
chat,
yeah,
you help me grow my stream, and yeah.
I don't know if they do it now, but in TFS, like the mobile development class, we never did stuff
I,
kind of like this.
I am doing it now. I teach that class now.
And mobile, yeah,
Yeah,
that's huge.
I
Very
teach that.
helpful because
Yeah,
I had to learn all this stuff just going on Google.
yeah,
Saying
yeah, yeah,
how do I
yeah.
publish
No,
game?
no, no. I go through. Why do you think? Why do you think I said that this is like second nature to me now? Because I've
Yeah,
done it like semester after semester after semester now,
yeah, true.
and like I teach it
Damn.
now because honestly, if I were to
Yeah,
classify myself as any type of game developer, it's a mobile game developer at the current moment because
yeah,
the
same.
only
I
things
think.
I've ever published are mobile games. Like you're
Yeah.
going down the path that I went down, Cam. Like a bunch of different
Hmm.
freelance things, random games here and there, like
Yeah.
random yeah, and then eventually I just got like, ugh, I just want to do this myself, right? I just wanted to do it for
Yeah,
myself.
I'm 100% there.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
need the
so
teaching. I just need a teaching job at TFS, and we'll be like the same.
yeah, yeah, exactly. You're following literally down my path. You're just doing it. You're doing it way earlier than me, and I'm jealous because
Uh,
you're like what, like 5, 10 years younger than me. So it's like this was like a complete career shift for me. For you, it's like you're
yeah,
starting your first career, which is like I'm like,
pretty much.
well,
Yeah.
why didn't I go down the path of doing what I loved rather than just the easy money? But it is what it is.
You're here now, right? So
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. That's what matters. Okay, so high score is gonna just be a number, no decimals. We're just gonna give like point values per obstacles cleared and stuff.
Yeah.
Mobile and graphics programming when you took it. Yeah, see the thing is it's like I apparently heard that a lot. So all I did for those
Yeah.
classes was just like part 1 is mobile game design um and building like an infinite runner. So it's
Hmm.
like that's what you do in that first class. And then the second
Yeah.
class is all about you either take that infinite runner or you build a simple one tap, two tap game, like super simple gameplay that can be done by halfway point because the main goal of number 2 is now to uh, to teach you what are the steps of uh, publishing, monetization, and what are the bigger design goals needed. And we look at GDC talks of like Crossy Road and other things like that. Like I've developed it in a very, very much, let's focus on gameplay for the first one and then let's focus on
Yeah.
publishing for the second one, right? And
Yeah. That's way
that
better.
that's like, I'm like, why wasn't it like this in the first place? But I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
I see a need here, so this is how I'm going to teach them, right? And honestly, if you think about the amount of lectures, it ends up being like half lecture, half work period classes, both of them, because there
Yeah.
isn't a lot. Like by that
Hmm.
point, when you enter mobile game 1, you've already done 2 Unity classes, right? So it's like you should be okay
Hmm.
with most of the things, and I teach it in a very generic way, so you can apply it out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this level generator that
That's
I kind
awesome.
of built was based upon some of the stuff that like I built in those classes,
In
right?
class.
And
Yeah.
I showed, right? So it's like uh, all of these things can kind of like, you know, it's what I consider myself best at, I guess, because I've done it most. But
Yeah.
I do want to transition into the console development game.
Hmm. Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. All right. All right. Sort order, largest first. Tamper protection, turn on. There's no lowest allowed score, no highest allowed score. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so if we look at the leaderboards now, we have this leaderboard and it has this ID. We can also create achievements. We can create events. Events are stuff like to gather user data, things of that nature. You could create events to do like daily challenges, stuff of that stuff, things as well.
Hmm.
We won't look into this right now. We need to have a bigger discussion, probably offline, not on stream, unless people clamor for kind of having our ideation. Me, you, and Ryan kind of discussing like how our
Yeah.
ideas on how to implement these things.
Hmm.
But either way, we need to have a discussion on what we're going to do with them. Right now, leaderboard is good. Maybe we'll have achievements. Who knows? Get 500 coins, get whatever.
Yeah.
But the main thing is once you've added these resources, you have this button here that says get resources, which is basically an XML or a CSV, but we need the XML version. It's this XML string of things that include the all the resources that we've created, which is this right here, right? So if we copy this and we put this in right here, the Android definitions, what happens is you hit setup, and what this is doing is it creates a script for you. Now, if we look at Google Play Games, this oh, probably not here. Where's the script? Oh, right there. GPGS. Where is the IDs? Oh, right there. GPGS IDs. So there's this static class now that has your static variables that you can now use whenever you need to call the functions that are required to do this. So now, for example, while Cam is working on the main game loop and dodging bullets and dodging obstacles, and then we can now think of a kind of score compilation system when pieces get despawned.
Hmm.
And then we can write right to this leaderboard. And how do we write to this leaderboard? It's super simple. Now that we have our play game services, we have our play game services.instance because it's a singleton. And if we look into our documentation, we have simple functions that allow us to use everything that we have here. So events, leaderboards, whatever, they're all documented and how to use through either the play games platform.instance like I was talking about, or you can use Unity's own built-in social, which if you set it up properly, you can use Apple specific, Android specific, and you just use Unity's built-in social, and you just do like if and defs for Apple specific and Android specific.
Yeah.
And you set up the Unity social, and that is more powerful. However, I don't think we're going to go that route for now. For now, it's Android exclusive. We'll just use play games platform.instance. It's easy, and it shows us like right here how you can authenticate, how you can determine whether you succeeded or not, and this is another thing that games usually, even my class frameworks is just supposed to be work periods, but yeah, work periods just doesn't complete work periods just doesn't sit right with me. Like I constantly am like pegging and being like, what do you need to do? What do you need to do? Is everybody good? Let me see what your game is. Let's see what your game is, right? Like I don't just let them work, like sit there and do nothing. Like you have to show me you're doing something, because otherwise, you're gonna fail the class. Like I don't, and if you don't want to do anything, then you don't want to do anything, and you're just gonna fail the class. But like, I feel like when you try to engage, people will be more reciprocative and more more likely to finish the work, you know? Anyways, that's neither here nor there. You have this, authentication that allows us to determine whether or not we're signed in and we have access to all of our services and stuff. So this is where we're going to need to figure out what our online game looks like and what our offline game looks like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like if somebody doesn't authenticate, that means they're probably not on a network. That means they probably can't be served ads. So if they still want to play the game, we can try to offer them an offline experience, or we can just prompt them saying like, "Oh, none of the services are working. Please connect to the internet." Like
Yeah, exactly.
whatever we want to do. But this is where we probably start with that. We also have, yeah, like using Unity Social, right? You activate the Play Games platform. There's something very similar on iPhone side, and you can put that within if and defs, and then you can use Unity's own social platform to do
Hmm.
things. However, we don't need to do that. We'll just use Play Games platform. So instance for leaderboards, this is what we need. We can, this is incrementing an achievement. For leaderboards, posting a score, if you report a score using either social or the Play Games instance, right? And you just report the number, the ID, which remember we have that static string now in our we have that static string of our leaderboard now that gives us this
Yeah.
ID. And then you have an arrow function that can be bound to any other function if you wanted to. Like you can call a different function here, or you can handle success or failure directly inside these brackets. But yeah, this is the simple function to post to a leaderboard, and now you just report the score, and Google Play Games handles sorting the leaderboard and everything. We don't have to worry about oh hey, where does this guy slot? Where does we don't have to look through the leaderboard ourselves and do all of that. It's already done. We just report the score. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to kind of accomplish today. Let's set that up. Save. So yeah, that we're done with that. Let me push this, and you're still working on the game loop, right?
Yeah, I think I have like majority of it done. I was just adding little things for fun. Gonna be surprised at a few done. That's okay.
Okay. I'll throw your stream up, and we can kind of work through that.
Oh, sorry if you can hear dogs. Yeah,
No, no worries. All right. Let's finish this up, and then we can look at how the game loop's going. You can pull my things down, and then which is mostly just other things that I set up. It's not like I didn't do any coding today. Basically, I just did setup.
yeah. It's got to be done. So
Yeah, unfortunately. We've been streaming for 2 hours now. Nice. For anybody just joining us, if if you like the stream, please hit me up with a subscribe. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I know that's going to take a lot of work. Um, I have the summer and I have a couple free days, so hopefully some compelling live streams can get me up there in numbers. I think I'm going to do some late night Hollow Knight tonight.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
I haven't played it for a week because I've been like I want to save it for stream.
Yeah. Thought you would be deep in Street Fighter, or was it just a weekend beta?
It was just a weekend beta. I would
Wow.
have been super deep in it if it was still up. Like
Yeah,
honestly,
we would
I
not be
didn't.
streaming right now.
Yeah, I'd probably still be playing it. Like I'd be like, guys, sorry, we need to delay the game.
Can't do it today.
But
Something has come up.
Street Fighter 6, yeah, like look at what Ryan says in the chat. It literally is
That's
in
what
8 days.
yeah, he's
So
counting down. Yeah.
so it's like I'm afraid that it's gonna like drop a bomb on my life. It's gonna ruin my relationships. My wife is gonna hate me for a little bit. You know, like
Yeah.
my daughter's gonna be like, "Why isn't Dad around anymore?" You know, like.
Why is he waking the family, man? Oh.
uh, no, it's I joke, but it's like it literally will be the only thing I want to play. So it's like if I
Yeah,
stream,
I
I'm
get
just
it.
gonna play
I
that.
get it.
Like like I won't want to play Hollow Knight. I won't want to play anything. So I need to beat Hollow Knight quickly,
Yeah.
which is tricky because I want to do it all in stream.
No, I get it. That used to be me when like new Borderlands games came out. They've gone downhill, but after like two,
Yeah,
that's all
yeah,
I did.
yeah. I mean, when you really love a game, you really love a game, right?
Hmm.
And
Exactly.
This Street Fighter just is like it's oozing with love. Like you can tell the
Hmm.
developers really like put their
Yeah.
effort and love into it, right? And you know, like the world tour mode and all that stuff is like it's the first time that they're trying to disseminate a fighting game down into like its basics and teach it to you like a normal game would, you know, like
Yeah.
where it's like, oh hey, you have one challenge, let's figure out how to do these things. You have in the next challenge, let's figure out how to do these things. And you know, like that's how the world tour mode is apparently structured. So I'm like, wow, that's very impressive. You're taking actual game design concepts and applying them to fighting games. And it's like if you wanted to charge a AAA price, why weren't you doing this in the first place? Like from you know past the retro
Yeah.
era, right? Past the retro
Yeah.
era
Exactly.
where that was kind of the norm. It's again,
Hmm.
I always say they learned the wrong things from Street Fighter 4. Like they learned the wrong thing from the success of Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
It's like people were just clamoring for a Street Fighter at that time. Anything was going to be successful. All right, let's this was not what this is. Let me make sure everything's good. See, this is the problem when we add this. It's just so many things get added to it. Like 271 change files. Google Play Games is now in. You guys can pull that down.
Hmm. Paul. Okay.
Hold on. It's still committing.
Yeah.
It
I
is
do have a bit of changes. Oh
I
yeah,
don't
there's no like scripts or anything really.
yeah, just make sure
Alright.
just pull this down, make sure nothing conflicts. And if anything does conflict, it's probably just something minor, like I just have a line of code or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
old.
cool. Now it should just all the things should just be in there now.
Hmm.
The folder structure is going to change a little for you.
Yeah. Just compiling.
All right, let me throw your stream up now.
Sure.
Let's talk through what you're doing.
Okay. Ooh, enable analytics. Oh. Respected share usage info. Yes, right?
Yes.
Cool. Yes. Okay.
All right. Reload that. I'm wearing my Caspa Studios shirt today.
Oh, the
Yes,
merch.
the merch.
The merch.
Well, I mean, we could make it a merch item.
Yeah, it's
Like
pretty sick.
if I get big enough, I will.
Yeah, I'll take a hoodie.
I would definitely, uh, I would definitely send the team out free merch just for everybody
Yeah, that'd be
cause like,
sweet.
yeah, it would, when I get big enough for sure, man. It's
Yeah,
like,
you start
uh,
going to like conferences and stuff.
yeah, for sure.
You
Like
get the drip.
everybody's gotta be wearing matching hoodies and shit. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna
Yeah.
be awesome.
Yeah. I guess I can just walk through kind of what I did.
Yeah,
I
for
made a
sure.
level manager. Made a
Oh,
level
okay.
manager script, basic stuff. Ignore the current tiers for now. I was just kind of playing around with stuff.
Oh,
So we have current state.
for like difficulties and stuff. Okay, awesome. That's
Actually, I was gonna do that, but also I was gonna increment it, and like this would be you'd start on easy, and as you were talking about the blocks disappearing, I would increment a value, and as you increment, like these grow, and that's when we can like change color, like based on our state,
okay.
and like speed up
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I like that idea. And then we can modify level generator values to be like the way we
Yeah,
want these higher tiers to be. Okay, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I
Okay,
was
awesome.
about to make
I
like some algorithm to set it up, but
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I hit a speed bump.
I honestly think like um you have to, because it's backed, like an enum is backed with an int. You could literally just increment an int, and then
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
yeah. So it is like, the thing is, you'd want to make it like 0, 10. You
Yeah,
wouldn't want to make.
so
You'd go down. You'd go down to the enum. You'd go down to the enum. You'd make like
mhm.
easy equal 0, normal equal 10,
Yeah,
hard equal like, and then you'd increment a
it's kind
value,
of
and
yeah, it's kind of what I was doing. Like I had like current tier multiplied by 10, so like four. The last one would be like 40. You've done 40 uh blocks or whatever.
yeah, but you have to make the tier name equal that number.
Yeah, I know. I was
So
just kind of slapping it together.
oh, okay,
But
yeah,
yeah, I know what you mean though.
yeah, yeah, like that, yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
yeah,
I just hang on for a sec.
because then you can compare number to number.
Yeah, I don't have to do this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
And you just increment a number for like let's say like you get to master after 100 pieces are destroyed. So you just keep
hmm.
the piece counter destroyed, and when
Yeah,
that
I was
yeah, when
literally
that
just gonna be like a
value
call right here. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, and when that value flips over, you just switch to the next tier, switch to the next tier, switch to the
exactly.
next tier. Yeah, exactly. So it's this it it,
Hmm.
it it becomes a very, very simple algorithm.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. Right now the level score is just of float increasing my time delta time, but I made this and I was thinking like we could add to each obstacle, like if a
That's
player hits it, we could add like a score or something, like unique ones, or
Yeah,
some have
yeah.
like
Okay.
negative score if it's like
Yeah, so
a hazard.
like the obstacles themselves need to be like kind of self-contained items that do their own sort of things. So
Yeah,
so
exactly.
so one thing I was thinking that could be generified amongst them though is, um there can be like a component on them that we call the, I guess, the score value,
Hmm.
and it can have like a, basically, when the level piece gets despawned, um, the score value broadcasts that, hey, oh, the player has gotten past this obstacle, and this obstacle, right? Like all these obstacles will despawn, right?
Yeah.
They'll all be disabled. So on disable, we can say, oh hey, broadcast my score value, and then you can have another thing that basically the level generator can have like a when the piece gets destroyed, I tell you what piece has been destroyed, and you can have an object that reads that, or like the level manager that reads that, and
Hmm.
it can basically be like, okay, so this piece got destroyed with this score value because the level generator got like the pieces
Yeah.
informed the level generator that hey, I have this much score, and then the level generator informed um, the level manager that hey, uh, this piece just got destroyed. We have this much score value attributed to it. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
exactly.
And
Hmm.
we have this kind of chain going upwards, with like and honestly, this doesn't need to even be like on a separate script. This can probably just be, well, the pieces don't have scripts on them, do they? Or the obstacles don't have a script on them.
They do actually, yeah.
Do they have like a unique script on them, or do they have like a,
Yeah,
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 they'll
they
have a
do.
unique,
They
they
inherit
need
from
a
a.
they need a is this they inherit from an interface, but they don't inherit from like a base class, do they?
No, no, they
Like
don't.
I'm thinking, should we make a base class obstacle that has this feature in it, just this feature, and just have this as the inheritance, because this is what
Yeah,
all.
like its score values and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's the only inheritance we have with obstacles.
Hmm.
Everything else is I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Ryan, what do you think?
Not sure if he's still here.
He's probably not. I think he might
Hmm.
be with his friends by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's okay.
By the way, if I
Not in
just
your
like
interface.
disappear, it's my electrical in my basement's been kind of funky, so sometimes I just get random blackouts.
Oh,
If I
okay.
disappear,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why.
yeah, yeah. No, no, no worries, man.
It
That's
happens when
okay.
my computer chugs when it
That
sucks
that
too much energy.
that's okay. We can call it a stream if that ever if it happens. I'm gonna
Okay.
just call it a stream because
It takes me like yeah, it takes like 5 minutes to get back, but
yeah, yeah, no, it's just in general, I was gonna call it a stream soon, anyways. Don't do it in
yeah, for
the
sure.
don't do it in the interface. The interface is its own specific thing.
Yeah,
We want to do it in. We want to make like in. Oh yeah, see obstacle base. Oh, is this already?
that is the
Oh, oh,
interface.
oh,
Yeah,
oh, that's the interface. Okay. You wanna make just an obstacle class. Just make an obstacle class, mono behavior
sure.
obstacle, that bouncy obstacle is now gonna derive from.
Hmm.
But all this thing is gonna have is a serialized protected int called score, a public,
Hmm.
like called score, yeah, a protected int called score, because that we're gonna set each obstacle score
Yeah,
value. Yeah.
yeah.
And
Uh,
then it's going to also have,
we
what
could
would
have like a
this?
bool like if the players hit it or not, which would
Uh,
allow for
it should have
other
a
mechanics.
it should have a it it should have a broadcast. It should have a event that broadcasts on disable. No, no, no. It can't broadcast on disable because it gets disabled at the same time as the
Yeah,
piece. Um, and the level generator needs to. Well, I guess the level generator will know because everything will get disabled and the level generator is still like enabled and it can still catch everything. Okay, so yeah, that's still fine. Um, so yeah, you have your score.
could
You
do like
want this to be protected so that we can we can see it in subclasses.
you still
And
serialize.
yeah, you can serialize it as well so that we can set it in the inspector.
Yeah. All
Um,
right.
and then what you'll want is on disable. Just add the on disable function. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to probably make a event action called um,
Okay.
uh, called like broadcast score or something.
Yeah, like a Unity.
Not a, you don't have to make a Unity action or whatever. You can make like a, if you go into the game manager, I think he's made Ryan's made like a, Yeah, see public system action on game state changed. It's like you can do something similar, right?
Okay.
You can do on obstacle disabled, yeah. And then you can just say on obstacle disable dot, and you can make it so that it if you add a template to the action, yeah, that. But if you add a template to the action, like so after action, you put the chevron brackets
Okay.
and you put int in there. What this allows you to
Okay.
do is it allows you to broadcast an integer
Ooh. Which would be score.
Yeah.
Makes
Now,
sense.
what happens is when you create a new piece, you register to it, and the level
Okay.
generator just registers to everybody's on obstacle disable, and it just catches everybody's score as they get disabled, and just lets the level manager know.
Sends,
And then
yeah,
we
sends
add.
that score.
I'm not touching the level generator right now. Remember, we're kind of just developing this all together.
Yeah.
So you can now do this to the level generator even, right?
Sweet. So right here. On pieces destroyed callback. That's probably what we want, right?
Oh yeah, the piece got destroyed. So yeah, like actually when on piece.
We need to know if it's an obstacle though,
Yeah, hold on.
because this is for walls as well.
Go up for a sec. I just wanna see where the on piece destroyed callback is. Go up for a sec. Go up for a sec. On piece destroyed.
Oh, where it's
Yeah, on piece destroyed. Object scroll. Oh, okay, so object scroll. So if you go into the object scroll script, so we have this on piece destroyed here. So what the object scroll script can do, because the object scroll script is on the parent object, it can grab all its obstacles and tally all their scores, actually.
okay.
And then we don't even need the event on the obstacle. We actually we all we need is just a score value on the obstacle.
Okay.
That's all. That's then all that's required on the obstacle, because we already have this event. I forgot we had it.
Yeah.
So what we'll want to do in the start of any piece, any obstacle scroll, is basically get all my children objects that are tagged obstacles, or they're all going to be tagged different things, right?
If we all inherit from obstacle though, can,
Oh yeah, I guess you can cast into obstacle and see
Yeah.
if it's an obstacle. Yeah.
I think we do use. Oh, never mind. I thought we were using a layer or something.
Okay, we're not. Okay, so we could just tag every obstacle as obstacle and just on start grab all my children that are obstacles. So we're not grabbing walls,
Yeah, okay.
only obstacles.
Okay.
And then just grab all their scores and tally up a total score value. And then just broadcast that when I get destroyed. That would
Yeah.
probably be the best method,
What
but it's
if-
already built into what we're doing.
What if we want to add score? Like, say we have an obstacle that's like really small, like hard to hit, but like if you do hit it, you're awarded score. Like not necessarily only awarded score on destroy.
Yeah, awarded score on well,
On
the
collision.
Thing, well, the thing is, then you could have like remember, this is where the subclass scripts
Yeah.
would come into
It
play.
come
then.
in, yeah.
And you would have
True.
so
You
in
would just
this-
trigger the.
yeah, in this scenario, yeah, you would just trigger that. Like you would just add level score. to
Yeah,
it.
like on
Yeah.
on collision.
On collision. Because
This-
that would be
hang
the
on.
easiest way to do it.
On collision into
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not saying for bouncy because but
Yeah.
I still want to make like that ghost obstacle thing I was talking about, where you can like enter it only from one side and then it
Yeah.
activates like a coin.
I would love to see that. I still think we need to kind of like hammer out our gameplay loop here though.
Yeah,
Before we get into like crazy, like we're
Mhm.
almost there. Like it's 90% there, and like I'm ready to build an APK and put it in the testing track. It's
Yeah.
just we need it
Get
kind of
pet
like,
fight going.
yeah. Okay, so
All right, object scroll.
yeah, so yeah, let's just do that. Let's just grab all the scores on start of your object scroll script, add it
Okay.
to like a value, and then when on piece destroyed, you just broadcast that back up. So the action will now have an int
Total,
there. The action will now have an int there.
total. What are we calling them? Like blocks?
Uh,
Like we spawn like a group, right?
yeah, I guess
Called
it
a
would be
block.
total. We call it pieces. I guess I call them pieces. So total piece score,
Group.
total group score. Yeah, I guess.
All right. Initialize to 0.
And then on start, what you'll do is for each game object, in and it would be trans game object dot get children.
The components and children.
Isn't there a way to get all children? Hold on.
Yeah. I think it's on the transform actually. We could just do get child. Oh no, that's not it. You do get child count and then loop through in a regular loop.
Oh, I mean, that's
I know
for
that
each
define
transform
components and
child.
children loops through every child's component hierarchy. And then every time we find an obstacle.
Yeah, but that's like so many obstacles in the
Yeah, yeah,
hierarchy.
that's a
Only
heavy. Yeah.
yeah. We're not gonna do that. That's
No.
too.
Bad idea. Bad
For
idea.
each transform child and transform.
Hang on. Get child objects. I think we might have to do the child count method. Like it'd be like
And then you'd have to get like
you pack.
transform dot get child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And then
Guess we're gonna get child.
and then
Okay. We'd go like actually obstacle temp. This get child get component
obstacle.
obstacle.
And then you have to check if it's null.
If
yeah,
temp obstacle not equal to null. Then we'd go total group score plus equals.
Oh, you have to make it public actually. So just get rid of the serialized field. You could make it something different, but like honestly,
Whatever.
yeah. And then just
Let's
make
get it done.
make it public. You have to make it public.
Oh.
And you can get rid of the action and everything because we don't need that anymore. Remember?
Yeah. Did I make it public and protected? Is that a thing?
No,
I think so.
You didn't. You made the serialized field, right? So
Yeah.
we could change it in the inspector, but it was still protected from overall scope.
Right. Okay.
You can get rid of the on disable. We don't need that anymore. Like honestly, we just need this. like every score just needs a integer score. Honestly,
we'll add, like other stuff down the line, I think.
Yeah, but it's because of this that we kind of want to keep it like this. We could add other stuff down the line, yeah. And yeah, this should basically grab our total group score, and then on piece destroyed. Now, if you go up to my on piece destroyed int, on piece destroyed, it's an int now. It's grabbing an int. It's throwing an int.
Okay.
So you remember what we wanted to do when we have an action and we want to give it an int now?
I don't know.
Put the chevron brackets. Remember the chevron brackets?
Right.
On the action. Int. So now if we go down to on piece destroyed, we can invoke the total level score, total group score. Yeah. Wait. Oh, you made it a
Oh,
float.
did I make it a float? Where? Oh yeah,
All right.
my
So
bad.
save that. Save that. Yeah. And now if you go into level generator wherever we are, um,
Hmm.
we have to on piece destroyed has to take in an integer now.
Okay, should I just throw a
No, no,
zero,
no,
I
no, no,
guess?
no, 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 no. Like the function call
Oh,
on piece
okay,
destroy
okay.
callback has to take an integer now. So wherever the function call is, you have to just add int total group score or whatever.
No value.
Yeah, or value. And then now we can use that value.
To set the level manager score, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Add
And you add the value
value.
whenever we get
Boom.
destroyed. Boom.
Cool, cool, cool.
That's the simplest way in
Yeah.
in doing it, I guess.
Hmm. So
Honestly,
on
we
piece of
should
string.
have like okay, so we grab all the initial total score. Piece gets destroyed. We're returning it to the pool. All these things are happening, and then um, we add the score value that has been relayed to us by this thing.
Yeah.
Um,
This won't this won't be called for every obstacle in the group, right?
no, no, no. It's only going to be called for because the object scroll script is only on the piece holder. It's only on like the
Right.
main piece, right?
Okay.
So
So
like
that on piece destroyed is just one thing, like
yeah,
one group getting destroyed, right?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
why I was saying that this is how we'd want to kind of build that out. And now you'd
Yeah.
have to make your bouncy obstacle script um,
I gotta
derived
inherit.
from obstacle now. And if when it inherits from obstacle, all it adds is that integer
Yeah.
from mono behavior. No, 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 no. You can't inherit from multiple classes. Instead of mono
Right.
behavior, it inherits from obstacle because obstacle inherits from mono behavior, right?
Yeah,
So
it's a big chain, right?
yes, exactly. And but now if you save it, we're gonna have a float. We're gonna have an int there, int available there.
Yeah, perfect. Cool. 5,
Okay.
10, sure. Why
Yeah.
not?
Why not test this out now and see if it?
Yes.
Do you have the score kind of like populating on screen somewhere yet, or no?
Yeah, yeah, it's good to go.
Okay, cool.
Hang on. Oh. So it is accumulating. Oh, should be going my delta time, but I died. That's why.
Oh, because you hit the
There's
bottom
no
of the screen.
yeah, it's just there's no actual mechanic for death yet. It just thinks that you died, but you can keep
Okay.
going.
Oh, our values going up? I don't know. Okay. Oh, 20. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, 23. Yeah, 39.40. It just
Yeah.
jumped like 10 there, which is what I gave it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I'm kind of curious
It's because they don't
when it's
spawn.
getting
Yeah,
destroyed.
it's destroying like
Oh,
way
it's pretty
later.
late.
So
Yeah.
we need to remove like honestly the Y value can change per thing, but it's okay. I think it's fine. The delayed gratification on the score is fine
Yeah.
as long as we have like a um we have this kind of oh
Something's going on. Yeah. Something's
something
happening.
like you got something like something comes up from the bottom
Yeah, exactly.
like a score comes up from the bottom and but yeah, we can trigger that after, but that would be cool.
Cool.
Big score means big fun.
Yes, indeed.
Right, we have a game. Okay,
Oh, we
awesome,
got a
awesome.
double.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's there's edge cases in the level generator that I don't know yet.
Oh, oh,
Uh,
oh.
oh, nice.
Yeah, they spawn a bit too close, so you can get like trapped. But I guess that's kind of part of the fun.
Yeah, that
Gotta
is.
move,
You gotta move out of the way, right?
like right here.
Yeah, no, no,
Stuck,
you're dead.
stuck
You're
down.
dead. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead.
Oh
It's
dear,
like
you have
you
died.
gotta get good. You gotta get
Yeah, exactly.
you
Big
gotta
D.
jump away quick enough, or you gotta slide down quick enough. You gotta slide let
Yeah,
yourself slide down
exactly.
fast. You gotta time it
Exactly.
properly. All right. Oh yeah, that like death trigger is like stopping you from going
Yeah,
down further.
it's literally.
All right.
Okay,
Awesome. Awesome.
here we go.
You can throw that back to me, and then I guess I can try to
Sweet.
throw an APK up for testing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make that ghost obstacle now, like our next, I guess, not at the moment, but since that's good to go, or I'll work on like the tiers. What I
Uh
was gonna do is I was gonna try to get the colors changing
oh yeah, yeah,
by the
yeah.
time that you
And
came to look, but
oh,
that's
you were
okay.
like you're like, "Oh man, get this done quicker. Get this done quicker."
Yeah, I was gonna
Uh,
have like themes, like progression and stuff, but the time did not allow it.
hey, that's okay.
Anyways,
That's all right. Hold on.
all good, all good. All right, yeah, I'll push this for you. I got a lot of stuff. What did I do?
Ugh. Let's get that pushed to me, and then I can
There-
and you can continue working on that, like just
Yeah.
keep going. I'm gonna get this APK kind of up, and by that
Yeah.
time maybe you can finish it.
Maybe.
All
All
right,
right.
I'm moving this over, and I'm gonna pull. Awesome, awesome. We have been streaming for 2.5 hours now. Always, we always get
Pretty
like a
solid.
decent amount of things kind of accomplished
Mhm.
every time, which
Yeah.
is honestly like you can make a mobile game a month doing it like this.
Oh, you can make a mobile game in the weekend.
No,
You
no,
game
no.
jammed it.
If you game jammed it, if you game jammed it, yes. But what I mean by this is like, if we wanted
Oh,
to
like the
stream
way
the
we're going.
process, and
Yeah.
and we want to do this throughout the summer, maybe we make like a bunch of mobile games
Yeah.
every Thursday.
Hell yeah.
Like we'll just get we'll just get faster and faster at it.
Yeah. I need to make that the toolkit.
Yeah, and then like honestly, this is where the toolkit can kind of come in handy, because like
Yeah.
this is where I kept getting kind of like stuck at making the toolkit,
Hmm.
because it's like, hey, maybe we should start by making a bunch of mobile games and like build the toolkit around making those games first, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Rather than try to build the toolkit first without having a game idea, and being
Hmm.
like, what do I do, right?
There's
Um,
yeah, kind of
uh,
like three things like you really need is just like save loading, scene loading, and then like a scene for gameplay, and then
okay,
your
so
basic
whose scene should I
game loop
use?
stuff.
Is
I think
your
my scene
scene?
is the most up to date
Yeah.
now.
Okay, so build
There's
settings.
obstacles in it though.
What?
There's obstacles in my scene, like it spawns
Yeah.
obstacles.
Yeah. So that's okay. I'm just whatever scene is the most up to date is going to be the scene
Yeah.
that's obviously in the APK, right? So that's good.
Yes. Success.
Um, you know what?
Alright.
Let's throw it on my phone. Let's try it on my phone.
Yeah, you could just build right to it right now. I've been doing like Unity Remote.
Uh, Unity Remote is like
And
laggy AF.
it's yeah, it doesn't look too good either,
Yeah.
but it
Like
just proves that
I
something works.
yeah, I know,
On the
I
phone.
know, I know, but I'm just like this is something that will be pushed in real quick. And hey, it it uh it shouldn't take too long to build, because it's like a very lightweight mobile game, so
Yeah.
should be okay. What's going on? Why is it not working?
Sorry, what are you trying to do? Just build right to your device?
Yeah, USB debugging is on.
Can it not? Does it not see it?
Allow. Always allow on this computer. Yeah, it's not trusted for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
And there.
Gotta make sure you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that refresh is taking a little bit longer, so there it is. Build and run. Here we go. Vertical game. And we're going to throw this in a folder called builds. Vertical game 0.1. Yay! Our first build. Oh, unable to sign the application. Key store file not found. That is a weird thing. Player settings. Go into key store. Yeah, it's right there.
What would be the best way to set like an enum to like the next value?
Oh,
Because you can't just say like enum is equal to int 10.
you can cast an enum into an int.
Yeah, but I don't think you can write to it as an
Yeah,
int.
I think you should be able to.
So like current tier is equal to int.
No, like current tier is equal to 10 or something, and yeah. But the thing is, it's like
Sweet.
if there is no value for that enum, then it's gonna cause like some weird issues.
I did throw in values, but like we could be like enum is equal to like this or whatever, but it's gonna be in between. Like easy is at 10, value of 10. Normal's at 30 right now. We have 15. 30, we need some algorithm to say. You have to
Hold
like
on.
round.
Hold on.
Sorry.
It was like scripting backend should be this thing, and we should be using ARM64. That's what it was. That's all the problems, right? So if I look at the publishing settings now, everything's kind of working. Okay.
Start.
And
The target device, maybe.
no, it should be okay now. Unable to sign application. Key store file now found. That's so weird. Cannot sign in the application. Unable to sign in the application key store file. Player settings. Key store manager. Oh, what the hell? Why did this change into a new folder? Right. Like, I don't know what happened there, but it seems like when I pushed and then you pushed, it renamed my key store folder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why.
Could check my history. I do have a GVH project settings.xml file change.
It's okay. It's probably it's just a small little hiccup. I don't think it's anything major. It's building now, right? So it was nothing major.
There you
Just a small little hiccup. We now have to wait. We twiddle our thumbs. We
Yeah.
twiddle our thumbs. I hate this part about programming. And also, like, honestly, this is just always worse when I'm like streaming and and doing other things with it as well. I really need to get to 1,000 subscribers and then beg them to buy me a new computer.
Donate so I can buy a new computer.
Yes, exactly. Please help me get a new PC that like I can then like even do like a dual PC sort of setup where it's like I can run this PC for like um all the actual things and it'll run way faster, and I can run that other PC on the stream setup, or vice versa,
Mhm.
right?
Okay. Apparently, you can just go plus plus on an enum.
Yeah, I told you.
That seems like dark magic.
Enums are ints.
Yeah, I know. But like, I don't know. Just seemed too easy. Too easy, man.
C# has a lot of modern conveniences. In C#, you'd have to like cast into like the specific type of int that the enum is based on. Like you can make an int, you can make a int 8, like
Yeah.
for like Unreal enums, anyways.
Hmm.
So you can do like, if you look in the Shifter project, there's some enum black magic I've done.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
uh,
Level tier.
Honestly, that project is a mess because we slapped so many things in without like giving them the thought, and now it's just so hard to like
Navigate.
navigate and
Yeah.
refactor, especially the AI. Like we
Like
have to kind of
the
like,
AI is crazy, man.
yeah, we
I get
gotta,
lost just thinking about it.
yeah, like honestly,
It's
we have to kind of re-image the entire AI, man.
Mm.
Like
It's just a one like data table issue. It's like if I could read that data table in code, like the
I
AI would be pretty much complete.
you should
But
be
I don't
able
know
to.
what the hell is going on.
You should be
I know
able
it's just I get weird type mismatches and all this crazy stuff. I don't know. I gotta look into it a bit more.
to. Have you
I've
tried
just
to
been
do
busy
like,
with freelance and
yeah,
stuff.
no worries. Have you tried to like have you tried to read different data tables and see if you get type mismatches as well, like in other projects and stuff? Just to see if like maybe it's a way that you're reading it.
No, I haven't, but that's a good idea actually. I
Yeah,
could do that.
because the thing is, it's like it could be an issue with your algorithm, but the problem with I have with that is the fact that it was working before, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 95% sure it was working before because we did have the original data
also
table with the monitor.
run through the repository's history and see if you can find maybe um,
Yeah.
any changes that were made that
Hmm.
make the algorithm slightly different, therefore mess up
Yeah.
mess up the type mismatch, or mess up like the type matching and
Hmm.
stuff
Yeah.
when we're trying to read the data table. Because honestly, like, we do have a pretty good system. We just have to refactor it to be a little smaller.
Yeah.
It's just that one piece. Yeah, it's like causing this huge
Yeah.
hiccup.
Exactly. Oh well.
But once we have that one piece, then we can start testing enemies in the spaces that we have, see if they're good,
Hmm.
and then we can pass
Yeah.
that back to the artists and tell them like, hey, um, these
Exactly.
these are the good level sizes. Let's start building our levels.
Hmm. Okay.
All right, this is almost done. We're gonna have what'll be cool is like, I was like, maybe I should by next time just reskin the entire game using like 2D sprites and stuff. Um, like
This
Like,
game?
yeah, like have like a small Mega Man sprite that like when you slide down,
Yeah.
the
Jumping
like
between
yeah
walls and stuff.
yeah
Yeah.
like you know how he has like this wall jump animation, the Mega Man
Mhm.
X sprite, like have him like
Yeah.
sliding down. Like why don't I just add all of that? I mean I could. It's not that
Yeah.
difficult, and you could find all the sprites online, right? Um,
Yeah, exactly.
it's it's fun to think about the things that can be added for Flare going forward. I'm gonna
I'm trying to find this old pixel game on Miniclip that I used to play that would be really cool for this kind of theme. But
yeah, I mean
so hard to find.
we have a wealth of we have a wealth of we have a big network based upon where we live and where we went to school and stuff. So it's like we'll always be able to find somebody to help us out. I know Dylan would
Yeah,
probably jump on
exactly.
board.
Yeah. He
Is he good? Is
doesn't
he good at pixel art and stuff? I remember he kind of was.
I think so, yeah. I know he's good at like 3D modeling stuff, but he doesn't have any modeling software right now. He had a
Oh,
problem with his hardware or something. Yeah.
ah, that sucks. It
He said
didn't
he's gonna try to get it back kind of soon.
isn't he your other half on the art side on these freelance projects on a lot of
Yeah,
them?
he is.
Yeah.
Well, we finished like just in time, yeah. Like
Oh,
all the art's done now. It's just submission
okay.
stuff.
Is this the trees one? The trees game?
Yeah, he was the artist for the Trees game and the
Ring.
Ringmaster game.
Oh, nice, nice. Is
Yes.
Ringmaster pretty much done?
Yeah. I actually right after stream, I'm gonna go submit a new build to app review.
Nice.
They already approved one, but they're just holding it because they wanted some final changes. But it's basically published.
Yeah, I hate when like Apple. It took me like 4 times before they published Rocket Recover.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
like
annoying.
Need for Trees is an ongoing battle because they added IAPs, or they have a lot of IAPs and a lot of monetization, which
Yeah,
you're just asking for.
that's all the IAPs and monetization does is just create more barriers for your game to get like
Exactly.
accepted, which is why I'm like, let's keep
Yeah.
it as clean as possible. Maybe we have
hmm
one in-app purchase, and that one in-app purchase is a character that like doubles your coins or something like that, or triples your
Yeah,
coins,
exactly.
right? And
hmm
that's the way you support our game. Like that guy's gonna be like
Yeah.
2.99, and
Yeah,
everything else
exactly.
is just reward ads,
Yeah.
right?
Optional reward ads. Yeah, it's the way to
Optional, yeah,
go.
optional reward ads. Like you don't even have to watch them. You can just play our game
hmm
forever for free if you wanted to, but
Yeah.
and get all the content
But,
as well. But it'll just be a
but
slog or a
don't.
grind, and it,
Yeah, huge grind.
the reward ads will make it a lot easier to
hmm
help. It'll help us out as well, and then
Exactly.
if you want to support us even more, we have this optional character that's objectively better than the rest.
Exactly.
Right? Because all the rest of the characters will just be skins.
hmm Yeah,
I like the idea.
that's the good. The cosmetic approach is the way to
Yeah.
go, in my opinion.
Yes. Rocket Recover had that, but we didn't have a good. Again, we built it with a let's
hmm
get this done in a month mindset, and that ends up with oh, let's slap this in, let's slap this in, let's slap this in. Oh crap! How do we build a shop system that like is going to be easily updatable? How do we build this that's
hmm
easily updatable? How do we just
Yeah.
slap assets in and just have them swappable without having to program anymore? And it's
Yeah.
like why didn't we think about
Yeah.
this earlier? But hey, you live and
Gotta
you
buy the
learn.
automated shop asset.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Nah, it needs some love.
It needs some love. It definitely needs some love. I was looking through it because you put it in this here. I was looking through
Yeah.
it. It definitely needs some love, but like it's getting there.
hmm I got it. It has a problem with the I forget the name. App- Applicable? No, addressables. It has a problem loading dependencies if it's an addressable because of its scriptable objects.
Oh,
And
really?
for whatever reason, yeah, it has trouble with dependencies. So it's kind of on hold until I figure that out. But once I figure that
Oh,
out, it'll be like ready to go for
okay. Yeah, and then
mass amounts.
you can build tutorials and stuff. And hey,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like
Dude,
it's
on
a
the
yeah you have a decent rig, right? Well, it's a laptop, right?
me, my
Yeah,
computer.
yeah, your computer.
No, I got a big PC.
Oh, you got a big PC. Okay, yeah. It's decent, right? Yeah, you should be able to like
Um,
whip out
these are my
tutorials.
specs.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
should be good.
Yeah,
i7.
yeah, dude, you're like you're chilling. You're better than me.
Yeah, yeah, I got pretty good. I think I have a 2070 Super.
Yeah, you're chilling. You're chilling. Like I'm what 1060,
Yeah,
and I'm like
yeah, it's been pretty good.
I'm a 12-year-old CPU. Like
Yeah, yeah, I got
I'm
this
not
in
or a
the
10-year-old CPU. Well,
yeah, I got this like
11-year-old
late
CPU.
2020. So
Yeah, yeah. You're
yeah,
chilling. I'm not.
yeah.
I might be competing with you on CPU speed, but I'm not competing with you overall in
Hmm.
construction because the thing is like my CPU is 3.5 gigahertz still quad core,
Right.
but it's like
Yeah.
such an old chip now,
Hmm.
so out of date.
Yeah. Well, they just keep like pumping out new stuff.
I
Hard to
mean,
keep up.
I mean
Expensive to keep up.
honestly, tech is a very very expensive hobby, especially if
Yeah.
you want to
Oh
keep
yeah.
up. Like, but you don't really need to honestly. Like you can I can still run most games. Like Street Fighter 6 struggles when I try to stream and run it, but
Hmm.
if I run it by itself alone, I'm running it 60 frames per second and I'm playing it nicely. So it's like I can still the fact that I can run that game in its versus mode like very well,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
okay. I'm okay.
Hmm.
I don't need much more.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's just it's in these scenarios where it's like building, building. I kind of wish I had it though.
Just yeah, you just sit there. I mean, if you're getting paid hourly, not
Yeah,
terrible,
uh,
but
I'm a business owner. I get
yeah,
paid.
exactly.
My time is money.
Yeah, I
my
feel that.
my time is money.
It's like
Yeah, like you do it right. You do the whole freelance gig work, and yeah, you definitely
yeah,
feel that, right?
occasionally, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of do like half and half, like my own stuff, and then yeah, freelance. But yeah, I know what you mean. Okay.
Oh man, I've been 4 viewers really consistently. Thank you guys for coming and watching. If you aren't subscribed, please hit me with a subscribe. Like the video as well. It
Hmm.
helps promote.
I should start my own
Oh yeah,
channel, and we could do like dual streams.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you can stream from your perspective as well. It's
Yeah.
it works out. I have a Casbah Studios channel, so maybe I should start streaming these on that rather than my personal channel. But it's just so much easier on my personal channel.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's because it's all already set up, right? I haven't.
Hmm.
It would require me to set up a new account and all that other stuff um, on the new account. And well,
Hmm.
now that I'm going on OBS, maybe it'll be better. I'm gonna try that next time around. I'm gonna switch
Yeah.
my stream setup to OBS rather than Streamlabs OBS.
Hmm.
See if I can still get all the features, like the if somebody hits me
Yeah.
with a subscribe and stuff, like I have like a big notification that happens.
Hmm.
Um, I wonder if I can do that on OBS. I should be able to, but it'll probably just be a little harder to set up. It's like the Streamlabs thing for um, like even though it's such a heavy program now, it does let you set up like all those cool streamer features very easily.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Reason why I've been using it. It's just now with this new camera, my computer doesn't like it too much. It's just so stuttery. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is super inconsistent, which is why I kind of got out of the game when I did. I honestly was never in it with all my full heart either. Like I was still working full time while I was freelancing in my previous IT role. So it's like I was doing that and then trying to do freelance work on the side and then eventually transitioning into teaching.
I'm kind of interested in teaching. You need
Yeah,
a
I mean,
yeah.
honestly, I asked JP about it. He
Oh
said
yeah.
he said this year, and then he never mentioned it again. So I don't know. Okay,
That's all good.
we're
I
good.
want to be Ryan's TA,
We're good.
so you can yell at me.
We're good. Oh, here's the one thing with the level generator. Look, we're already gonna get 10 points
Ooh.
on the first. Well, which we need to kind of like. Oh, you can't spawn obstacles below the start point or whatever, right?
Hmm. Yeah, you're on your phone right now.
Yeah,
Nice.
it feels nice.
Feels good. You see the score going up and all that.
Yeah. Ooh, I
Nice.
bounced. Oh, the score is not anchored properly.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's like I can't see it properly.
Oh, really?
And then there's a bug. If I bounce and hit the opposite wall, um, it will want me to jump into the opposite wall again.
Oh, okay. So we just need a toggle. Okay. I think
But
it's
yeah,
just toggled like one too many because I think when we hit the bounce, I might have swapped the direction because originally you were bouncing back.
but yeah, I don't know if you can see the score, and then your
Kind of.
death
I can't even
trigger,
see it.
your death
Oh, it's like
trigger.
super small.
Yeah, and you
It's on
can't,
screen.
and
Yeah,
you can't. It's
okay.
off screen, and then also like your death trigger is like down here,
Yeah,
so I stopped right
right.
there. So it's like
Okay.
you're gonna
We need to
need
match
to.
that to like phone size and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Understandable.
Could probably do that with the camera bound script, right?
Yep. All right. So if that is there now, I can put this up and we'll start a testing track.
Cool. I'm just doing the tiers right now.
Yeah, I'm honestly this is just for the first APK.
Yeah.
Like this is just to set up the testing track. This isn't really like what our first
Mhm.
testing build is going to be. This is for us three. When we release testing builds for more people, like I envision that more in 2 weeks' time. If we're doing this every
Right.
Thursday, right?
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, Ryan, what are you saying tomorrow? And you too as well, Cam.
Tomorrow I might be around in the morning, but I got to deal with that IAP stuff and try to get that finished.
Oh,
Um,
okay. No worries.
if you guys want to do like a quick like 2 hour stream or something though, sure.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Like just like a 2-3 hour stream. You might be held up with that
Yeah.
other freelancing project. Oh, okay, that's cool, guys. I might just do like my own solo thing then. I would love to do these constantly with you guys specifically because it's us three doing it, right? Rather than
Hmm.
just me
Yeah.
building and doing stuff myself. I kind of like the process of having us kind of all working on it together. Okay,
Yeah. It's cool.
so close testing. We're going to select countries and regions. uh, we can add testers. I have like a bunch of tester links already, email links. I have founders. Uh,
Okay.
vertical game.
Let's
And
see
we're
if
gonna
this
move
works.
this off here. Uh, um, it was Clark.
ArcCam7 at gmail.com.
Uh, create email list. Yeah, so save changes, create. Okay, so that's the create new release. Save that. Okay, so select testers, we want to select a country. All right, I'm gonna move this back up here. Canada, I'm selecting. All right, so set country, select testers, create new release. App bundle, upload. And I have to go look for my builds here. Oh, I didn't make a bundle. Oh, I have to make an app bundle instead. Is there anything else? Okay, yeah, I have to make an app bundle. So if I go to build settings, I forgot how you make the bundle. Oh, you can stay on voice chat for tomorrow. That sounds good too as well. We'll see. We'll see how this kind of works out. I forgot how to make a bundle. I thought there was like a build setting that you just flipped. Create AAB bundle Unity. Yes. File build settings. Enable build app bundle if you want to export the project and build it in Android Studio. Enable export project, enable export for app bundle. Enable build app bundle. Yeah, that's file, build settings. Oh, it is just a click here. I was like, I was looking for it, but it was just right in front of my face. That's like, honestly, like I knew it was there, but I just missed it. I hate my eyes sometimes, man. It's like this happens all the time. Like my wife tells me, well, honestly, I feel like this is like a guy thing because apparently my apparently this
100%.
is like a normal occurrence for wives to tell their husbands that like, oh hey, go find me something. It's right there. They go look for it. Hey, I can't find
Can't find it.
They
My
go and they
mom,
find it. Yeah.
yeah, my mom, like growing up, when she told me to go look for something, she'd be like, "Oh, I can't find it," and she'd
Yeah.
always say, "Look with your girl eyes."
Look, cause you. Yeah, I guess it's true. It
It's a
honestly is
thing,
true.
yeah, it's a thing.
It's honestly true. It's
Guys can't find shit.
the male brain.
Yeah,
It
skip
makes
forward.
it like
I'm tired of looking for this.
honestly, I think they're better at multitasking than we are.
Yeah, I think so.
We get stuck on one task very easily. A
And that's it.
lot of guys I know like are like exactly the same.
Yes, exactly.
All right. It's so funny. It's like when you're so familiar with something, like again, I'm like, this got to be just like a check around here somewhere. So it's like I felt it in my bones that I was right. It's just
Yep.
not looking with my eyes. All right. All right, cool. The AAB file is there now. We can release this.
Hey, why are you not working?
We should have we'll have we'll have this closed testing track started. Ooh. All right. I guess that changes. We have to target APK level 31. APK level 31. Version bundle version code 0.1. Or yeah, that's fine. Build app bundle build. And let's just overwrite this guy. Yes. Man. Required API level. Oh, update Android. Oh, I have to update my Android SDK.
Hmm.
Okay, so let me go back to that. What was that? What did it exactly say? Your current app targets API level 30 and must target API at least API level 31 to ensure it's built on the latest APIs optimized for security and performance. Okay. Okay. I understand. Got to wait for this to update on my computer now.
Mhm.
Almost.
I
Ah, man.
I don't think that's working.
What's working?
It's not working. The tier, current tier is equal to current tier plus plus.
Oh, it's not
Just staying
working.
on it. It's staying on the first
Well,
index.
I mean, plus plus, it will still like it needs to increment to the right amount before it increases tier, right? So wouldn't it have to increment like if you're making it 10, 15, 20, 30 or whatever, it would have to increment by that amount before it switches?
Yeah, so just for testing, I just threw in the tier goes up by 10 every time a block goes away
Yeah.
instead of just like 1, 2, 3. So it goes 10, 20, 30 just for testing. But like I can see the value. I hit 60 at one point and it still said that I'm on the enum value 0, which is an easy mode or whatever. Easy tier.
Are you making the enum value the what is it, the what am I trying to say? Oh, hold on. Why is there nothing on my screen? Oh, it's because something got prompted. Hold on.
Yeah.
There you go. I was like, like for a while there was just nothing on my screen. Um,
Thought you were doing something.
yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, like, I don't know why this.
Oh man, it's taking forever. I have to start calling it a stream soon because
Yeah, no worries.
I have to
Yeah, I
start
gotta
getting
head
some
out kind of soon.
food in me because I haven't.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
I'll get this app bundle up. And this is really like the last final step. I just have to upgrade this, throw the app bundle on. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
if you can't figure out your little difficulty scaler thing, we can continue that next week
Yeah.
or
Okay.
tomorrow if it works out like that.
Sure thing.
Yeah. All right. I think this is gonna take me a while probably. It says don't close this window. And it's just slow. It's just kind of like busy for 4 minutes now. Like I honestly think
Mm-hmm.
this is probably gonna take me like 10, 15 minutes, and by that time, I'm uh, I'm gonna be shutting off the stream anyways. So
Yeah. No worries.
we might as well call it here then. Um, Thank you everybody for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I will continue the game dev learning content. Uh, we will keep these live streams up every Thursday at least, and bonus streams uh, any other days. And if you want, I am also trying to do gaming streams. So come and watch me play Hollow Knight tonight, later tonight. All right. Yeah. Thank you for joining me, Cam. Thanks again, Ryan, for
No worries.
being a chatter. And yeah, uh, we'll see you guys next time.
Alrighty. See you later. Yep. Have a good one.